So now let us see about aparigraha. Parigraha means to accumulate. Aparigraha means not to accumulate. Nowadays what happened, our world is technology advanced. New and new gadgets are coming into the market. So we are tempted to have more and more things in our at home. So we go on purchasing more and more without thinking how much it is useful, how much is necessary. Our desires are more and more, but what is necessary that we are not thinking. So having understood, thinking that whatever necessary for me, that I should only accumulate. Otherwise, just go on accumulating more and more will bring me more and more problems. We will think about how to maintain all these things. We will spend more and more. So financial loss will be also there. Time will be also wasted in maintaining also that things. Right? So if we go on doing all these things, accumulating more and more things, will put you in problem, no? You will be more time you have to spend. You have to spend more money. You have to spend more time. In this way, space also will cover more and more. So all the way you will be in problem. So whatever necessary in our daily life, that only we should accumulate. And not to go on accumulating more and more in our life. That is the meaning of aparigraha. Why it is necessary? Because in yoga, if we go on accumulating more and more, our time, money, energy, everything will be wasted more and more. And it will be disturbed more and more. Here we are learning concept of how to control the mind. So, in last brahmacharya also, we have seen that for having controlled the mind, we should not think about more and more sex. Similarly, in this aparigraha also, we should not having from the market more and more things. New and newer gadgets we should not go on acquiring. That is the meaning here. Because now daily new and new things are coming to market. Technology advanced things are coming. So if we think, we tempted to have more and more. But we should not keep our mind in control and not to purchase more and more. And whatever necessary things are there, that only we should accumulate. That is the meaning here, so that we can keep our mind in control and progress on the path of yoga. Correct? So all these 5 yamas which you have seen will keep your mind peaceful, steady, concentrated. Right? So to become peaceful, steady, concentrated, we should, all these set of don'ts we should adopt in our life and progress further. Without this maintaining or adopting this, we cannot think of going at the highest of level of yoga. This is indispensable, necessary to have this, follow this yamas, niyama and other limbs to progress more and more. Right? So having understood this set of don'ts, now let us see niyama. Further, the niyamas are also 5. What are those 5 niyama? 5 niyama is Socha, Santosha, Tapa, Swadhyay and Ishwar Pranidhana. These are the 5 niyama. So, first one is niyama. It is called, all these 5 points are called set of do's. Like we go on telling the child that don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. But we are not telling the child what to do. And we So child is spoiled like that way. Just we are not telling what to do and just go on telling not to do this, not to do this. Like that, we should not be only in yoga. All the set of don'ts should not be there, but set of do's also there. What we should do actually. So we should first we'll see socha. Socha means cleanliness. We should be clean. All the three ways. Kaya, Mansa and Vacha. We should be clean. By physically, by words and by deeds. We should be clean. Like taking bath and clean our body. Wearing good clean clothes. And then from words also we should not speak bad words. We keep our tongue clean. And then through deeds also we should not do ugly things. And we should keep our clean everything that way. So socha means cleanliness. If we are clean in all the three ways, we will be peaceful. Okay? The next is Santosha. Santosha means contentment. Santosh means this is the highest, very powerful Niyama. If we are all the time contented, no, what if we are satisfied with what we have, then we will be very much happy. So very good Niyama this is. Just only following this one Niyama, we can reach to the highest. We can be happy. Right? So Santosha is the where even if we having a whole world things, we cannot be happy. But if we happy with whatever we have, that is called this Santosha. Because mind is crazy, no? All the time it thinks more and more. But with our discretion, we should think that why should I go for this more and more? Thinking about, and I should have that and this and that. Then we will be unhappy. To become happy, what we have, that only we should think. And not to be think of more and more. That is Santosha. What we have is called Santosha. Be happy with that. And do whatever work or hard work you do more if you want more, then there is nothing wrong in that. But for temporary, for working, progressing on path, you should just think that whatever I am having, with that I will do. And it is suffice for me, sufficient for me. That way only thinking we should go ahead. Right? So that is Santosha. There is no limit of thinking more and more. Because even the whole world is there and so many things are there. If we go on thinking about that, we will not be peaceful. So if whatever we have, that only about thinking and happy. The next one is Tapa. Tapa means penance. In English, it's penance. Whatever we are doing with hard work. Nowadays, tapas, previously tapas means going to Jangala and doing penance and having our goal completed that way. But that we are not doing here. Tapa is now in modern world, modern time. Formula is whatever you are doing with sincerity and hard work, that is tapa. That way only should take it. So tapa is doing hard work. With sincerity. And then that is called tapa. So if we do the tapa, then we will be very strong. Because we are fulfilling our duty here. By fulfilling all our duties, we get more and more power. Like monks are there, we are going to jungle and doing tapa and getting power. Similarly, in staying in household also, we can be more powerful by completing our whole duties towards our oneself, or towards family, or towards society, or towards our nations. That is all tapa only. Okay? So tapa is also very important for become powerful mentally. Willpower is also developed in doing this tapa. Okay? So next is Swadhyaya. Next niyama is Swadhyaya. What is Swadhyaya? Swadhyaya means Swa Adhyaya, self-study. Swa Adhyaya, no, Swadhyaya matlab self-study. What is in that self-study? Who am I? What for here I am? Where I will go from here? What is my goal? That is all self-study. Thinking about oneself and about from where I come, where I have to go, what is my purpose of life. All thinking about, listening about that, all these things are called Swadhyaya. Right? So if you tell me, who are you actually? Who am I means what? Who you are? Tell me.
Aman.
Aman. Aman is just your name. But who actually you are? Tell me. Other than Aman, what you are?
Human being.
Human being. That is the one class of being. Actually, who you are? You are this body,
Soul.
you are this mind,
Soul.
you are soul.
Soul.
We all are soul and not this body-mind complex. Though soul has this body-mind, but we are actually have this. We are soul, and what we have? Body-mind complex. Right? So, who am I? Like that, so many questions are there. What is my goal of life? We will think in this self-study. What is your goal of life? What should be the ultimate goal of life in yoga?
To reach divine.
To reach the highest, to the divine,
Yeah.
or God, Bhagavad Prapti, or being liberated, moksha, or having God, union with God. Right? That way, that is our goal of life. That is, like that, so many questions are there in studying oneself. So either we can read it or listen it and do study about oneself, about ourselves. Right? So this is called Swadhyaya. Next is
ईश्वर प्राणी है.
Ishwar Pranidhana.
Pranidhana.
Ishwar Pranidhana means surrender to God. Patanjali has said this is Ishwar Pranidhana point also. So Patanjali is not that Nastik. He was a Astik, it means. Other darsana like Sankhya were not believing in Ishvara. But Patanjali, Yoga Darshan believe in Ishvara. Right? So Ishvara, surrender to God means what? What is the meaning of that? Ishwar Pranidhana means what? Why should we surrender to the God? What is the purpose of surrendering to God?
Because we believe that he is a higher person than us. He is a higher power.
Because we think that he is a higher power, which will help me. Just higher power is not like that. He is everything, we can say.
Everything, correct.
Who has created this world? Who is maintaining this world? And who is going to destroying this world? He is so much power. He has created everything, all beings. 84 lakhs of beings he has created. And maintaining it. And doing yoga shema. Like that, he is the supreme power, supreme personality, highest power, you can say. So, if we surrender to that Almighty, whatever we do, that will also get power. If we do with all faith, no, श्रद्धा से अपन करेंगे तो we'll get his grace also. To get the grace or krupa, in other words in Hindi. So to get his grace or krupa, we should surrender. Surrender means only not for doing or having grace or krupa, but also to be peaceful in life, happy in the life. Surrender means just not to only for selfish purpose we surrender it. Even if you do wrong to you for improving yourself, that also you should accept it. And just not that, but he always doing good for me, and that only I will accept. Any bad things happen to my life, I will not accept. It is not like that. Surrender means totally our समर्पण हो जाता है उसमें. We are totally surrender ourselves to him. Whatever happening, we are accepting. It is not like that only good things we accept and bad things not accept. But totally whatever happen, we should accept it. That is surrender. Total acceptance is surrender. Whatever is being done, that is done by him and not myself. We should not think about oneself. Yeah, I am doing this. I am doing this, all this, I am doing that. Ego, one should not have it in surrender. Right? That is called surrender. In Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna told to Arjuna in the last, no? That you surrender to me. I will take care of your all the sins which you have done. That also I will remove. But to surrender to me. And you will. That way one should surrender. Because God will take care of everything of yourself. Understood? No, once you surrender. So Sarnagati is very much important. The last Atma Nivedana, it is called in the Navada Bhakti, no? Last limb of Navada Bhakti is Atma Nivedana. It means that Sarnagati only. So, accept whatever things are happening in your life, that is due to his wish only. That way. And one should think about, I am the like very small creatures. Okay? I thinking that way, we should totally surrender to him. Having understood this Yama and Niyama, you have to follow it in daily life. And get progress in our life through yoga. These are all the parts of yoga, no? Yama Niyama is an essential part to progress on the path of yoga. Correct? So today we will do only these things and we will see further how to control the mind. This all Yama Niyama will control your mind. Keep your mind peaceful. Very essential part of yoga, this Yama Niyama. Don't to take so lightly Yama Niyama. Having understood this essential part of Yama Niyama, we will further tomorrow we will see the asana, pranayama and pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, and all Ashtanga yoga we will see tomorrow. Okay? So today we close this with the prayer. Head of Namaskar Mudra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhagavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.